welcome to a short webinar hosted by the Commission for Educational Exchange between the United States, Belgium, and Luxembourg. In addition to administering the Fulbright programs for Belgium, Luxembourg, and the European Union, the Commission for Educational Exchange also offers educational advising for students in Belgium who are thinking about studying in the United States. Education USA makes applying to a U.S. college or university clear by identifying your 5 steps to U.S. study. In today's video, we'll talk briefly about recommendation letters, a key component to a complete university application. Recommendation letters are more important in the college admissions process than many students realize. Just ask the Senior Assistant Director of Admission and Director of Engineering Recruitment at Columbia University. She told Education USA, "I have learned that amidst all the information one can garner from reading a candidate's secondary school transcript, short responses, application essay, and list of achievements and activities, what often pulls the entire picture together are letters from counselors and teachers. This is because at the end of the day, the letters provide evidence that a student's achievements make an impact upon the outside world." A great recommendation letter is written by someone who knows you well. Do not choose a recommender to whom you are just a grade on a paper. Your recommender should be able to speak to your character, personal motivations, and past challenges, not just your academic achievements. When selecting your recommenders, look for a variety of teachers or employers who can speak to different aspects of your personality and achievements. Consider choosing teachers who have taught you in subjects that you found challenging, but in which you worked hard to excel. Alternatively, it might also be a good idea to choose teachers who have taught you in the areas of study you would like to pursue in college. Above all, choose teachers who like and respect you. Remember, you can also ask for a recommendation from another adult. For example, a coach, an employer, or an advisor who knows you well and could write a strong and positive letter. If you are unsure that your recommender will be able to speak to these characteristics, consider providing them with some additional information, including the universities to which you are applying and the reasons why, your accomplishments so far and your plans and goals for the future, your most meaningful and long-term commitments in or outside of school, personal issues, long commutes, after-school jobs, family problems that may have affected you over your secondary school years. You may also wish to provide your recommenders with a copy of your resume or the personal statement that you will be submitting to universities. This will show your recommenders how you are packaging your own application. Some universities may have specific requirements when it comes to letters of recommendation. If you are applying to a specific program, you may be asked to provide letters of recommendation from teachers in a particular field of study. For example, a high school student applying to a competitive engineering program may need to submit letters of recommendation specifically from math and science teachers. Consult individual university websites for more information about requirements and to review any suggestions that they might have for letters of recommendation. For example, the website of the Office of Undergraduate Admissions at Vanderbilt University provides this advice. The most compelling letters of recommendation offer information that either expands upon something we have learned from the student's application or informs us of something entirely new. The best recommendations are not checklists of what the student has accomplished. The best recommendations expound upon these accomplishments. Overall, they explain, letters of recommendation should provide us with a more detailed sense of the student in and outside of the classroom. Remember to give recommenders plenty of time to write your letters. Make your request at least 2 months in advance, and then follow up with your recommender as the deadline approaches. Be clear about the requirements. Make sure that the people writing your letters of recommendation know the application deadline, and hopefully plan to submit their recommendation well in advance, and how the letter must be submitted. Be clear about your expectations. Most secondary school teachers in the United States have written many letters of recommendation and know what is expected. In contrast, this might be the first time that your teacher has written a letter of recommendation for a U.S. university. You should be prepared to explain to them what an American letter of recommendation looks like, what information it includes, and what kind of tone it expresses. After the recommendations have been submitted, follow up with a handwritten thank you note. Want to learn more about writing the perfect letter of recommendation? Do your research by perusing college and university websites, consulting nonprofit educational organizations like the College Board, taking advantage of events in your home country like Brussels College Night. Of course, you can always contact your local Education USA Advising Center for personalized advice. Good luck!